Chapter 368, The Prom Psycho. It starts in Lisa's lab. Stewie and Lisa are making weapons for the Lyoko warriors. Stewie, and they're done. Now for Jeremy, I made you a special wristband laser. It's more than that though. It has lots of gadgets in it. It has over 1,200 functions. Jeremy, thanks Stewie. I will wear it with honor. Stewie, I know. Now Yumi, Bulric, I made you swords infused with elemental magic. Brittany provided the magic she infused into the swords. Yumi, thanks Stewie. Bulric, this is gonna be awesome. Stewie, I know. Odd, I made you a laser wristband like Jeremy's and they are from Deadshot. Odd, nice. This is gonna be awesome. Stewie, now Elida, I made you a sword and it will allow you to use elemental magic from your wings and your sword both. Elida, this is gonna be fun. In the living room I was looking up some info on my computer and I came across a story that spelled really big trouble. Me, gasp. Oh man. I thought I was rid of him for good. I rush up to Lincoln's room. Me, Lincoln. Linka. We got trouble guys. Get the Lyoko warriors, Lainey, and Krista and meet me in the living room. Lincoln, you got it. In the living room I showed them what's going on. Me, this whole school is in grave danger. Escaped psycho murderer Richard Fenton at large. Richard Fenton, former teacher of Bridgeport High School in Oregon, has a huge obsession with student Donna Keppel. When she rejected him he became violent and he was fired when she told the staff of his intentions. Her parents put a restraining order out on him but that didn't stop him. He broke into her home and killed all of her family but her. He was arrested and sent to a maximum security prison for the criminally insane. He escaped from the prison 3 days ago. Lainey, whoa. This guy looks like he's incredibly dangerous. Lincoln, yeah. If he's that dangerous then there's no telling what he will do. Jeremy, he must have escaped from the prison to get Donna for himself and only himself. Yumi, and without a doubt he's going to kill anyone that stands in his way. Me, it gets worse. I know what he's planning. He's going to the Bridgeport High School senior prom and that's tonight. They gasped. Lincoln, so he's going to kill everyone there so he can have Donna all to himself. Me, not if we can help it. I put this guy away 3 years ago and I can do so again. This time he will get the chair. Let's go. We set out for Bridgeport, Oregon. Warning, this part is full of blood, violence, and gore. Read at your own risk. We arrived at Bridgeport High School and in the gym the doors were locked. Me, dang it. He locked all the doors to make sure nobody gets out. No problem. I fired an energy blast and blew the door apart and when the dust cleared we saw what could only be described as a scene of sheer gruesome horror. The entire gym was turned into a slaughterhouse. Bodies were everywhere and the walls and floors were saturated with blood and guts. Heads were chopped off and more. Me, this is horrible. Fenton sure has been busy here. Lainey, this is a genocidal massacre. They were all slashed, decapitated, and disemboweled. Lincoln, no kidding. This is a scene of carnage. Krista, I can't believe that this man is capable of all this. Me neither. I sense that he's here and he's in a hotel room close by. Let's go. In a hotel we went to a room and we saw Fenton attacking Donna. I got behind him and grabbed him and threw him through the room wall. Crash. Me, come on Donna. She took my hand and I helped her. Me, Lincoln, get Donna out of here. This is between me and Fenton. Lincoln, right. Come on Donna. Fenton got up and he saw me. Fenton, you? Me, that's right. It's me. The kid who put you away 3 years ago. Fenton, you will pay for locking me up and taking me away from Donna. Me, and I show no remorse in doing so. All I see when I look at you is a love-obsessed homicidal maniac. Now I realize that letting you live was a mistake. But now I'm going to correct that mistake and kill you and send your wretched damned soul off to hell. Personally. Fenton, come and try it. Me, bring it on you. Censored. He pulled out his knife and went at me, and I kicked the knife out of his hand and punched him in the face and kick him in the stomach. He punched me in the face and I kicked him in the face and I kick him in the stomach and punch him in the face, mouth, nose, and stomach and crotch. It was a savage and deadly fist fight. Fenton, you stupid piece of... Censored. He kicked me in the head and I take a bottle of acid and throw it in his face and he screamed in pain and I kick him in the mouth and knock out some of his teeth. He kicked me in the face and punched me in the head and kicked me in the stomach. Fenton, look in my eyes, JD. I'll see you in hell. Me, not if I take you with me, you. Censored. It was an extremely vicious fight and neither one of us were giving up without a fight. Suddenly I take out my sword and slash both of his arms off and he screamed in excruciating pain. Me, that's for all the people you senselessly slaughtered. You, censored. Now you will go back to prison and we'll make sure that you face the chair. Laney put him in a straitjacket and he was rearrested and sent back to prison. My accelerated healing restored me. 12 hours later he was sentenced to death. He was strapped to the execution table. We were watching the whole thing. He stated his last words. Fenton, I never got to spend the rest of my life with you, Donna. I wanted us to start a family and be together forever. Now it looks like I won't get that chance. But I will always be with you. Me, you are one sick man, Fenton. You have no love for anyone but yourself. All you are is a selfish, pitiless, heartless, remorseless, and ruthless monster with no conscience. I would call you an animal, but that's too good for you. But your pain has just begun. Burn in hell, you son of a... Censored. And I never want to see your worthless ugly face again. To the executioner, kill him. They pumped the chemicals in him and he was pronounced dead at 9:02 a.m. Lincoln, now to burn the body. Lincoln fired a blast of fire and incinerated Fenton's body into ashes instantly. He then took the ashes and put them in a bag. He then flew up into space and threw them into the Sunday, where they were vaporized in an instant. Never will Richard Fenton terrorize Bridgeport again. I called a press conference in Washington, D.C. Me, good afternoon everyone. I'm sorry for interrupting your activities, but less than 18 hours ago, homicidal maniac Richard Fenton savagely slaughtered and butchered 142 high school kids at the Bridgeport High School senior prom in Bridgeport, Oregon. He was in a relentless pursuit for a student he was obsessed with named Donna Keppel. He was fired because of this and he became violent. I arrested him after he killed her family but her. He was locked up in a maximum security prison for the criminally insane until 3 days ago. He escaped and went on a rampage at the high school prom. He killed all kids at the prom and so he can have Donna all to himself. We got word of this senseless massacre and set out to stop him. Me and Fenton got into a vicious fight and in the end I won. He was executed by lethal injection 4 hours ago and was pronounced dead at 9:02 a.m. Pacific time. We threw his ashes into the Sunday. The President of the United States has officially ruled that last night's massacre is an act of genocide by the work of a homicidal maniac with incredible psychological problems. He should have never been a teacher to begin with. Had he not been employed to that school, this whole thing would have been avoided. The President has officially signed in a law today where any and all teachers with a history of psychological instability, mental illness, or aggressive criminal behavior be removed from the system of teaching at our schools and kept under close watch at all times to make sure that tragedies like this can be prevented. Everyone around the country was horrified. As a result, lots of teachers were given an extremely thorough background check and DNA scan to find psychological problems. The findings revealed that 30% of the teachers that work in schools nationwide all had histories of mental illness and criminal behavior. Their teaching licenses were revoked and they were all placed under close watch. If they do anything criminal, they will go to prison and or fined. A charity was set up for the families of the kids that were killed in Oregon and it was a success. The end. Another fanfiction complete. I saw the trailer for the movie Prom Night from 2008 and that movie was a strange one. Richard Fenton was one screwed up man. Nico-chan 11 gave me the idea for giving weapons to the Lyoko warriors. Thanks for that, man. I don't know if you guys saw this movie, but it was an awful thing what Donna went through. Let me know what you all think. I'm sorry if I scared you all with this. See you all next time. Prom Night is owned by Nelson McCormick, Sony Pictures, and Screen Gems.